Went to Renolds Peak today in Big Cottonwood Canyon to check out a human-triggered avalanche from the day before. Party was descending this slope right in front of us here and got a collapse which propagated into the main bowl and triggered the avalanche in the main bowl. They didn't get buried in it, the person that was at the bottom, which was real lucky. So they were skiing right below where the camera is here, and pretty amazing example of a remote trigger. I ran into the party and they told their story to me.
Yesterday we were up here and it was blistery and knew that Renolds would be insane to run, so chose to do this east face, and the first of a party of three almost was done with his run and we heard a whump, and a second later looked over and was able to see main Renolds crack with a head wall of 4 to 5 feet in places. And 5 or 6 seconds after that, the north wall ran. It's
Right
pretty
now.
crazy. It's how sensitive that was. And we're trying to figure out the physics of it. Did a little whoomph collapse that we caused 600 feet away send a propagation shock that triggered some sensitive point?
That's exactly right, yeah. It collapses slope, and that flexure wave just travels through the slab, and it can trigger other things quite a distance away. It's called a remote trigger. And, you know, this is kind of an extreme case of a remote trigger. It's a long way away, but it definitely does happen. And that's what makes them so dangerous. It's very, very hair trigger right now.
Yeah.
In fact, I just got a radio call. There's probably an avalanche death in Logan this morning.
Oh gosh.
So the main problem are the weak layers just on top of and just underneath the rain crust. I think the very weak faceted snow collapses underneath the rain crust and then causes the avalanche to slide on the faceted snow just above the rain crust.